Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Kelsey here, and right now I'm doing my video on my phone because my camera's messing up and I just really need to get a video up, and I just wanted to I promised you guys that I would get a video up, so I am doing it, and no matter what, I'm gonna do it on my phone. It's probably bad quality, but I want to do a video, so I'm gonna do it on my phone. Why not? Why not? Anyways, so I'm gonna do like a little bit of a story time. It's about my acting experience, and I'm really excited because I really want to tell you guys my experience with acting, and hopefully somebody experienced the same thing that I have that has been wanting to be an actress, and hopefully they fulfilled their dream, because it's a great dream, and hopefully you made it. Hopefully you made your dream come true. So further ado, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe and like this video. So anyways, here we go. So I'm gonna tell my story about when I did it was like an audition, but it was for a company that like had agents come and see you. So anyways, this company was called iPop, and iPop is a company that you go and there's millions of people just of every different sort of presentation of acting and different acting stages and ranks and all that good stuff. So I was there with like probably a good 200 people, which is, pretty good. So I didn't come prepared. I did not come prepared. I did not know really anything about this because I heard it on the radio. It was like, come down for an audition to get into iPop and go to nationals and do all this great stuff. So I just was like, oh, okay. So I went and I asked one of the ladies, I was like, so how do I audition for this? She was like, okay, did you get one of our papers? And I was like, like screaming, like it was a little Lizzie McGuire moment. Not even kidding. Like my little, Bitmoji was running around in a circle screaming with freaking it was just bad. And I was like, what? Like, I didn't get any scripts. So I remember my audition, and the lady that auditioned me, her name was Stacy Bynum. She was very nice. I don't think she'll remember me, but she said that I looked like Katie Holmes at the time. Katie Holmes, I think it was married to Tom Cruise, I think it was. And I remember that because she was very nice. She's like, oh my gosh, you remind me of Katie Holmes. And I was like, oh really? She's like, yeah. And she really liked me, and it was about Steve Madden shoes, my commercial I did for her. I stood there and I was like, if Cinderella had been wearing Steve Madden shoes, she would have never left one behind. Gosh darn it, I forgot the rest of it. Darn it. It was like, if Cinderella had been wearing Steve Madden shoes, she would have never left one behind. And da-da-da-da-da, and da-da-da, and yeah, it was a long time ago. I was like in the 7th grade, and I can't believe I remember that part, but yeah, so it was fun. Anyways, that was part of my commercial. And so I did my audition, and then you like leave, and when you like 2 days later, you get a call back. And I got a call back from so I think it was Stacy, but I'm not positive if it was her or if it was like somebody from the business just giving callbacks. Well, anyways, so the people that got a callback did a showcase, and whoever was there for the callback, got to practice with a acting coach, and get a scene and practice the scene and then get ready for showcase. And so I did a scene, and I think it was a monologue too. I think everybody had a scene in a monologue. And I think that's, yeah, a scene, a monologue, and maybe a commercial. I'm not positive. I think it was just a scene in a monologue. But, so I practiced my scene in my monologue. It was on the back of my hand. Not even kidding. Like, I was practicing this scene and monologue every single day. I was nonstop, going outside, taking it with me, going to the mall, taking it with me. Like, I would have my aunt. I remember I would always sit on the front porch with my aunt, and we would recite my scene, and she would read the other scene, and then I got so good that I memorized the other girl's scene too, because I was really, I'm telling you, this was my dream. This was like my ultimate dream in life, was to become an actress, become famous, sign autographs, sign pictures, and go to interviews and have people interview me and stuff like that. And just, it was my dream. And I just was so excited. I was like, this is it. This is God. He's telling me that this is my time. And so anyways, this eye pop was really, really expensive. So when we finally got to showcase time, I believe I did a monologue and a scene. And I did my scene with my partner. My partner and I had the same scene as another couple up there. And it was about a girl and her best friend. And it was about a girl's sweater. And so I was the one freaking out. Not freaking out because of the bee being on me, but because my friend had a bee on her, but it wasn't a bee, it was a little piece of lint. And yeah, that was the storyline. Anyways, so I actually got to do a scene with my partner, and then when we during the showcase, I did a scene with my partner, and I did the same scene with the other couple, but one girl didn't show up, so I got to fill in for her and do it with the other girl. And this girl was a great actress. I'm not gonna down her, because she was really good. And she had messed up during one of the scenes. She was going through it, and then she had backtracked to the beginning. Like, she said a line from the beginning of the scene. And so, because I memorized it like the back of my hand, I paused for a second, and I was like, I was kind of scared for myself. But then I was like, wait. And so I was doing this all in my head. Like, my Bitmoji was like, oh wait, you know this, blah, blah, blah. So I went back with her, and I reset all the scenes that we just went through, and I went back, and so we went through it again. And I think that the acting agents and stuff realized that too. And so anyways, so I congratulated her. I said, you did so good. Don't think anything different. Like, you did a great job. Because she did really good. She was stuck in there. She didn't run off stage. She didn't freak herself out about it. Like, she did great. And so and then there was this guy. He had a different scene, but I have never read this scene before, because he had a different script than what my partner and the other two couples had. And so they also chose me to do a cold read for him on stage, and I was so ecstatic. I was like, this is the best opportunity that I've ever had. This was my dream. I was excited. I was just excited. Who wouldn't be? You got chosen to do an extra scene, plus an extra scene, and then a monologue and your actual scene. So I was really excited. I got to do a cold read. That's my first cold read ever, but he didn't have a script. He just was saying his lines while I read the other girl's lines. And so yeah, that was really fun. And then I made it to nationals, but I didn't actually get to go because it was expensive. It was really expensive. And so I didn't go to nationals, but I'm okay with that because I got to do my dream. I acted, I presented in front of an audience, and I acted in front of some agents, and I've never heard anything back from them, but it was really fun, and I got to do my dream. And so after that, I decided I would try again, and I went to another company that was called The Event. It was the same like structure. You go and you audition, and then you get picked for showcase, and then you go to nationals, and nationals is like Florida or LA or whatever, and you have to pay for like the hotel and like the food and everything that's there you have to pay for. And so we just didn't have enough money. I made it past showcase. I made it to nationals. Didn't get to go to nationals. It was the same kind of setup. I don't think there was any acting agents though. I think you just like made it to nationals if you went past the auditions, I think. I'm not really sure though. That might be false advertisement, but yeah, so it was really fun for me to experience that sort of thing. So yeah, so that was when I was around like the 7th or 8th grade. So yeah, that was my little acting dream, and one day I will be famous, and I hope this comes to something, this YouTube channel, because this has always been my dream, is to entertain and be there for an audience that can relate to my problems and relate to my life, and hopefully you guys can too. And so I do not in any way blame my family for not making it to the place to do nationals, because it was so expensive. At the time I couldn't have a job. I didn't have a job. I live in a small town. Not very easy to fundraise, stuff like that. So I didn't blame my family because it's not their fault. They did everything they could, and I didn't want to put a burden on them for paying for something so expensive. So I don't blame them at all. So yeah, that's my story, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know it's kind of boring probably, but hopefully you guys follow your dreams for real. It's an amazing feeling. Even if you don't make it, keep following them. This YouTube channel is my dream. I've been wanting to do this for a long time. Entertaining my audience, talking to you guys, relating to you, and honestly, a YouTube channel is just like acting, except you're not acting, you're being real. And I feel like I love playing different characters, but I love being myself also. And I love when people can relate to me, and I can relate to them too. And so I hope this goes somewhere, and I hope you guys can like and subscribe to my channel. And I'm sorry that this is such bad quality. My camera's messed up. Hopefully I can get it fixed for the next one. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, rest of your week. Please like and subscribe to my channel if you have not. So I hope to see you guys again soon. And comment down below what kind of video you would like to see next. And ask some questions so I can do a Q&A. So thank you guys so much, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Bye!